Hello everyone, welcome back to Newlands. Today we don't have a lot to do. We're waiting for some grass to ferment and turn into silage. And then we have a new field that we need to spray. So let's go ahead and head on over to the new field. In between episodes, I did move the bales, as you can see, and I did lime and fertilize the grass field. So that is all prepped for the next cut once it grows enough. Let's get this unfolded, and gonna be hard to see the weeds, it looks like. All right, let's go ahead and turn it on. We can get up this hill here, get these sprayed. There's also a good deal on a John Deere tractor in the used market that I'm super tempted to buy. But we talked last episode about focusing on getting out of debt, so we have to fight the urge. More things will show up, but I'll show you after we're done with this. And I kind of want to apologize to the people that have been watching this recently and have caught up and watched the new episode and then watched all the animals disappear. I know how much everyone loves livestock, and we're going to get back to it. I promise you, we're going to get back to it. Every one of my series, pretty much moving forward, is going to have some type of livestock in it. But I don't think it was responsible. I think we were losing money instead of making money, and I think the next time around when we revert what we did and we catch back up to being out of debt and keep expanding, we'll be in a better place for that. I want to get back to the roots of this series, and that's really opening up all opportunities for different types of productions and really pushing forward that direction. And we got to really design a nice farmyard and a nice little ranch for us to live in long term. Series won't be complete without that either. And hopefully the voice doesn't sound too gruff. It is early morning on a Sunday here. I'm getting these recordings busted out for you guys. We'll wake up a little bit more. Hopefully I'm not too dull. But I think that's gonna wrap up this spraying session. Let's shut it off and take a look at our tablet and see how we're looking. Yeah, that's gonna do it pretty good. Go ahead and fold that up and head on in back to the farmyard. Put this away. Thinking about this grass, it's not going to bring in a lot of money over there, so I think we'll just hold on to that, and then once we get the sheep back, we'll have food instantly. But now, I mean, we don't really have anywhere that we could prep a new field on, extend a field or something like that. Maybe we double check that we're not losing an opportunity like we found last week. Let's evaluate things here. So pretty much did sneak up to our property line everywhere here. 42. What about next to the sawmill? What do we have over there? That'd be a strange incline. Let's try to find the end of our property line. I wish the lines were on this. So there's a cross there. There's that tree, and that's pretty much where it crosses. Okay. Wonder if those trees are still there. And they should be, since I don't own that land. So it'd be all the way down through here. Roughly about right where I'm standing now, I believe. A little bit lower. And then back to there. I just don't know if it's worth it. Don't know if it's worth it. So let's go ahead and we'll relax. We'll speed up time. And I believe that means CP2, which we'll rename these eventually, is going to be ready next month. And then the month after that will be this wheat. So let's go ahead and head over to the house, and we'll just relax a little bit until it's time to sell some silage. That's a pleasant surprise. We are playing on normal economy. That's not going to be ready till next month. Let's go rest. I didn't realize we were playing on normal on this. Okay, those are not going to be ready. Let's get out of this rain. We were at $93,000. Let's see what overnight happens with selling all of the goods. We're making money. We are making money every month, so that's good, even with all these leases. So we're at 106,000. Let's, just for fun, let's look at this used market. The John Deere's still there. It's so tempting. There's another John Deere. 180 horsepower on this 7200 here. $18,000? Oh, man. We did add a mod that gives us more options on used equipment, and it has stuff like pig feed in it, which is really sweet. Let's look at our current setup here. What do we have on this? 190 horsepower. And it is worth $83,000? Hold up. Can you get upgraded? You get tuned, but you're still only 175. Okay, so you're not that huge when it comes to horsepower, but it's Voltra. It's pretty cool. This one it can get upgraded to 261 horsepower, and we could add GPS, not that one, this GPS, and probably upgrade the tires. Something nice like this for 64,000, but the McCormick has the front setup. Ah, just so many decisions. Okay, we're gonna think on that. Let's hop in the combine here. And I assume that silage is still not ready. Time-saving stocks will help us. Yep, still grass. So let's go ahead and get to harvesting this. And all of this should go across the street from this tiny little field. Oh man, what have we done here? These fields are so small. So small, but that's why we were revisiting this, because we've learned a lot of ways to improve the way we play this game, and we're gonna get better. This playthrough is gonna improve. We're making pretty good money though for the little bit of property and small fields that we have here. Maybe my eyes are just a little bigger than normal, but this field seems tiny. This header is probably about perfect though for the field sizes that we have right now, so that's a positive. Go ahead and back up so that doesn't mess up for baling later. That's another opportunity to make some money with the straw that we'll be able to generate here. Straw bales. So let's waste no more time. Bust this out. And we did get a full load. I was actually a little nervous that that wasn't going to happen. So we got a full load there, and we'll get this all hooked up, and we're going to get the flour factory, or it's not a, yeah, the flour factory. We're going to get it all going, the grain mill there. And I guess I should have completely watched all these instead of skimming through when I edited the supercuts for you guys, but I don't remember if we've used this mill yet, or if we just barely got it. I don't think we've used it at all yet. And can't unload in this? Question mark? That's strange. Did it start unloading? There it goes. That's being weird and picky. I don't remember that from this combine. That's gonna fill it up all the way, isn't it? Oh, that's hilarious. All right, well, let's go drop this off. We have an upgrade that we need to focus on right away. And I think after we sell this, get this going, we will try to speed up time. Oh no, we do have a lot to do today, so we won't speed up time. We will wait until we naturally get to where the grass is fermented. At that point, we are gonna make some decisions financially after that, and oh boy, did we not plan this out right. Yeah, This isn't the best. These fences are they're gonna get a little annoying, I have a feeling. So let's go ahead and get this dumped in. We'll hop into the production now that we're gonna have something in here. And it's gonna be barley. That's taking a sweet time. Okay, barley we're going to activate. And since we haven't seen them before on this playthrough, instead of storing, we will change it to spawning. And we will sell them a few times, and then we will shift to what we're doing with the rest of the productions and have them auto sell. But we will pick up some flour and take it to wherever it needs to go, at least for a few times here. But we got flour finally producing, which is beyond exciting. Let's get this to finish unloading and back to the harvest and get this harvest all done. And a tiny little area here to finish up, and then down at the bottom of the field as well. And another harvest done on new lands. Very exciting. Can't wait for a longer one here. And another 184 bushels. Let's go ahead and shut off the header. Get this all dropped off into the grain car here. And we'll get it dropped off at the grain mill. And that's a good start to the morning. And it all doesn't fit. That's a good problem, but we're gonna outgrow this grain cart really fast here. Wonder what my thought was here when I designed this, because it wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. It was a long time ago. And this isn't gonna really last very long. It's really not even putting in a dent in the capacity. I don't know how many pieces it takes to spawn a pallet, and let's turn on the menu, because I might have been intending, whoops, we don't need colorblind mode on. We want those two. I might have been intending to have, oh, they'll spawn here. Okay, I was worried it was in the back and we weren't gonna be able to get to it, but at least we did the cliff edge here. That's not bad. But anyways, let's go back and get the rest of that grain. Get it to the mill here. This is just like reminiscing and getting used to this playthrough again. There's gonna be a lot of rambling. I think there's gonna be a lot of distracted rambling. All right, get that unloaded. We'll get the harvester put away. And it's gonna go pretty quick before we get to do that field, so you're gonna get a lot of use. There, harvester. Park right there. And then we'll get this dropped off. And then we need to hook up to the square baler and pick up this straw, because we're gonna flip this field today. We gotta get the straw picked up, we gotta get some lime put on it, then we need to figure out what crop we're gonna plant. And that should be a good June afternoon. We'll probably be done pretty early still in June. Not a ton to do, but we'll make the best of it. Now, how good would this baler look on one of those John Deeres that's for sale? Oh man, the temptation is real. All right, let's go here. Go ahead and turn this on. And this should be relatively quick. Not having to stop. You know, neither of our balers have to stop, which is the reason why we purchased them. And I don't know if using the fast baler would be beneficial at all. It seems like it would probably be somewhat annoying, but I don't know, because it would probably go slower than this. And I'm sure if I watched back the other episodes, I talked about why I kept this, and we're gonna keep it because we can. All right, that job is done. We'll get the baler put away here. We'll have to take the bales off the trailer, the round bales, so we can pick up those straw bales. Because we still got to work on this field. We can't just leave them out there for now. We'll loop around, get this somewhat straight to give us a decent chance to back it up. Slow our roll a little bit there. And straighten out a little bit more. And there we go. Baler is put away. Okay, do this somewhat intelligently here. Grab a hold of this, and we will switch that to there, unload them that direction. Try not to run into them. And then we can pick up these other bales. So they should be square. I believe they're 150s or 180s. Let's try that. I'll disable that. Are they 220s? They are not. 240s? They are 240s. Okay, so those are pretty good size. And we'll get them all picked up here and sold right away because we don't have any cattle to take advantage of them. Or any other animals that would, for now. Might be wise to save, but again, we're entering in a get out of debt phase here real quick. Let's see what we got here. 82.4 yards. Let's see where the best place to sell these is. Some straw here. The bioplant we have struggles with, so we will head over to the animal dealer, and that will be a good place to sell them. Really eyeing this land down here to make a ginormous field, but it's like $136,000 for this plot of land, but we definitely want it. All right, loop around here. And I believe I can just do that to sell them off this trailer. Yes, perfect. Sneak in, get one price there. Oh, nice. We got 6 grand. Not bad for a little bit of work there. All right, let's get on the spreader next and get some lime put down so we can then flip this field. All right, super curious to see what percentage these are sitting at. They're at 96. Do we just wait? 93 on some of them. I think we spray the lime and then maybe we can sell them. Mix up the day a little bit. Let's do that. Not like it's gonna take more than 2 seconds to spray the lime, but that's okay. And we have solid fertilizer. Why did we do that? We have a sprayer because we have mostly solid fertilizer in stock. Okay, so we should have, yeah, we do have some lime back here, and that's unloading real slowly back there. We're gonna back up and see if we can sneak in the other ones that are back here, and we should be able to. Yeah, ticking up real slow there. And I don't know how much we're gonna need, so we'll just take it all. And go ahead and turn it on. Field doesn't look like it's in bad shape, pH-wise. Yeah, just 0.88 tons per hectare. That's gonna go a long ways. Now up to 175. Not a lot of product needed to get this field all prepared to flip here and replant. And we should be able to get the rest of this in one go here. Let's cruise over here. And I did notice something to my left that we're going to go take a look at. And I'm kind of impressed how quickly it happens. Let's go ahead and run over here. Look at that. We already got some flour. We got some premium flour type 405. Whole grains. Not bad. 1,000 liters. Which I don't, let's see if it shows on here. How much is that going to be worth? Pieces. It shows pieces on here. I don't know if there's how many pieces are in 1,000 liters. We could put it on the trailer and find out. There's a bakery? No shot. Where's it at? Tag the bakery. There is a bakery in town. How much does this cost? $50,000? Do we do it? I think we do it. Okay, so we're gonna quickly go in here and change this to distributing, and we're just gonna be making bread. We'll deactivate that. We'll keep that activated, but this we're gonna switch to distributing, and I think at the top of the hour it does the distributing, so we'll wait till 11 o'clock and see how much it moved over. And let's hop into the production menu, and we're going to be making bread, and we have those spawning for now. That's what we want. Missing material still. Yep, a couple minutes. Okay, now we should be able to hop in here. And we do have some flour. So we are starting to make bread. That's exciting. That is super exciting. We'll get that other one sent over there at some point. Probably after we sell the silage bales, we'll deliver the one pallet into town. But that'll be nice to give us a reason to go into town still. We are going to use this later today for fertilizer, so we'll leave it out. Let's go check on the silage. All right, let's get out here. 97. All right, so it does look like we want to go ahead and get this field planted before those will be ready. Is this going to be enough product? So we do have fertilizer. Oh, we sprayed the grass field. That's why we had fertilizer in the spreader. I was trying to remember why, but we'll see if this seed gets us. Let's take a look at our map. Remind us, I believe our seeder just showed us, but we have some oats and we have some wheat. We probably want to do sorghum. Trying to remind myself. Yeah, sorghum flour. So that's what we want to switch to. We'll put that in this field instead of putting barley on barley. We'll go ahead and start doing some crop rotation. And this will take care of the fertilizer and the seed. So this field's going to be prepped until... Oh, we have seasonal growth off? Or on? Have we been playing that way? Oh my. We do. We have to make a decision then. We can't plant wheat or anything. That's why we've been moving slower. We're going to respect it. I think we're going to respect it. Okay. That's why this playthrough is a little different. Right now, put this on you guys. In the comments, do we leave it this way for this playthrough? It makes it unique. We have to think about things a little bit differently, and that's kind of why we've been moving through these faster. Okay. Creator should know his own content, right? Haha. Interesting. I'm surprised. I think we've probably done a few back and forths with seasonal growth on this playthrough, and that means we might want to adjust the prices to actually fluctuate, because right now they don't, and I usually like to reserve that, at least currently with the way I play, for playthroughs where... Okay, why am I struggling here? We like to reserve the fluctuation, or actually use the fluctuation when we use seasonal growth. But I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I would love some comments. But as of right now, we will respect it. And we got lucky with the oats last episode. That's why we didn't notice. It was the right time to plant them. So we'll get this put away. And that field is as prepped as it can be. I mean, at this point, it's like, you have the extra time. Do we get the mulcher? We buy a mulcher and mulch that as a mower, not a mulcher. What is this thing? Oh, okay. Nothing used. This compresses. That's a weight. That would be kind of nice. So yeah, it's going to be a slower grind than I realized. And we'll get through more months as well, though. We do have some silage, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. 99%, so they're getting close. We will grab the McCormick. Boy, oh boy, that changes our strategy, but that's okay. So expansion might be more of the focus here than field flipping, because there's no point in flipping the fields. Okay, let's go ahead and load a bunch of these up. We'll have to change this back to the bale type, and that should be right here. We'll get 22 on here, I believe is what it is. Wait for them to completely ferment. 26, and go sell them. But while we're... Oh, we bought the... Like, why are we only at 64,000? Because we bought the bakery. So playing on normal, I think I do want to leave seasonal growth on. It'll be different for us. We want to start taking care of things a little bit better. This is going to be ready to harvest in July. So I think we are going to sell the silage. We're going to buy a mulcher. We're going to mulch this up to just maximize our potential profit next time, or our potential yield. We've got to really maximize that, and we might want to look into a roller for this playthrough as well. Every harvest is going to be even more important. All right, let's check on this silage here. All right, let's wander around. I believe most of it... Okay, we have 98%. Let's find one that is the lowest percentage. and we'll stare at it until it turns. It's like a zombie. Oh, it was the 99% ones. Okay, let's hop over here, and there's a 99% one. Let's go ahead and speed up time, and there we go. And we'll see if everything on the trailer, we still have some grass, so that's a good indicator. Go ahead and kick up the time a little bit. But we'll start driving over because you can see the numbers are dropping. Let's head on over to the animal dealer again and sell our silage. That's right. Okay, this is why we need to upgrade this tractor. It can't handle this, really. And that man is just walking in the middle of the road. Rediscovering your own series, it's been a blast. It's been a blast rediscovering this. Some new challenges we just realized about it. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and, let's unstrap these. Try to get them all in one go here. Go, 33,000 plus 32,000 plus 3,000 environmental score. We're at $101,000 already. Let's go get the next load, and we're gonna try to sneak the other two on here as well because it's just too extra. There's the old firewood sales place. Not bad. That was a cool little experiment. All right, let's get this next load here. Yeah, and like I said, there'll be two extra that I think we'll try to sneak on ourselves. Go like this, and yep, forgive the cheating. We won't be able to get it that high with the forks anyways. That'll do. Let's hop in and do one of those. And then the last one we'll get up here as well. Now, if you're interested in watching me play a series where we don't use super strength, check out the Coffee Empire. Just a old school, not old school, but a traditional let's play on a map that has a custom crop type of coffee beans and then lets you buy a production to turn them into roasted coffee. And that is our plan, to really run a coffee empire on that playthrough. All right, so now we can just unstrap these and get them sold. And our total after today's selling event is $140,000. That was another $38,000 to our name. And time to head back and think about what we're going to spend this cash on. Quite a few options. We could buy some property. We could buy the mulcher and roller we're talking about. We could pay off some of the loans. Maybe we'll do a combo of all three. All right, time to make some decisions. We'll drop off the trailer there. And let's hop into this menu real quick. Let's take a look, refresh our brain since we're forgetting things. Come in here. This cedar... No previous cultivating. Okay, so we don't necessarily need this cultivator. Except for when we create fields, which is nice to have, but it's a lot of money in that. Okay. So we do know we want that mulcher, and I think if we look at our tractor right now, we have 190 horsepower. So this expensive 6-meter one, the most expensive one is 6 meters. It needs 200 horsepower. I think it would be wise to just go with this maxi cut one. So we'll customize that. And I don't think there's anything we want to change on it. Yeah, we don't need an extra cost for wheels. Oh, wheel setup doesn't change. Yeah, we don't need any extra cost there. We'll go ahead and buy it. And then let's look at rollers as well. 41,000 for these. I think it's wise to just buy it. Now we have 77,000. As of right now, can we pay anything off? We could pay off the header. Not that. Not that. Not that or that. So the header's the only thing. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to purchase it. And we made progress. All right. So now take the long trip to the store. Pick up the mulcher and get that field all prepped for next time we can plant, which let's look at the calendar for that. Let's make a plan here. We could start planting canola in August. What about sorghum? We missed the planting season for sorghum. So we're going to have to swap those out, I believe. We'll just rotate those to be wheat on this field and barley on the farther one. We have our oats over there that we could flip to probably sorghum next time around on that field. Okay, this is going to be a little more challenging than I thought, but it's kind of exciting me that it's going to be a little more challenging than I thought. But things make so much more sense in my head now. I wanted to see if our bakery had any bread yet. Doesn't look like it. Wonder if it'll show us how close if we just hover over here. I don't understand why this doesn't pop up anymore. It says 154 pieces. I'm not sure how close that is, but we'll see the bread in time. Now, we can figure out which one of these is which. I believe the one on the right is the the one on the right is the mulcher. Okay, and let's get it home. We'll pick up the roller when we need it, but I wanted to get that purchased so that we had it in our name. I think this is the right choice to really take care of these fields and prep them. Yeah, I think this is wise. And we'll see how well our McCormick can handle this process. It should be completely fine. It's within the specs. So let's go ahead and get right here, lower it down, and smash that lime in the ground and whatever's left of the crop. Very nice. And this is a good way to know where we've been. See a slight change in the texture. And hopefully I'm not making a huge mistake and mulching actually matters with precision farming, because I've never really done it before. And we're not turning very good with it, but we'll get the hang of it. And another job done. This is gonna be good. We're gonna make some progress. I feel it. I feel it. But now we're running out of storage space with all this new equipment. Oh my goodness. This thing just jackknifes instantly. All right, well, pretty eventful day. We paid off one thing of debt and bought some items. And it looks like we'll get another, good cut of that grass in August. And we probably need to really maximize that as well as a harvest. So next episode's gonna be super jam-packed. We'll definitely probably only be able to do 1 month in that episode. But I'm socks way up. Let's do one thing first. 560 distributing flour, but then bread says that much and spawning. So I have a feeling that means there's still not one spawned over there. Let's take a look though. Oops, visit, and I think it's right here. Yeah, we'll have to check that out next episode. I'm socks way up. I'll catch you on the next one.